We haven't had the asylum yet.
Yeah. So
Life is
anyway,
the best. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah. High school's high school's pretty high school's pretty feast or famine, heaven or hell.
Yeah.
Seems like that one we get some hard kill like some killer fucking ghosts on sometimes.
It's, we've, is there any map that we've had, like, I don't want to say consistently bad luck, because we don't really die very often at all, but relatively speaking, is there a consistently bad map for us in terms of death?
Well, we would have said Woodwind, I think we've had more deaths than not, I'm gonna be honest.
It feels that way, yeah, yeah. Well, the
Tank, are you
small one or
checking
the
the
bigger one?
cameras?
Yes, I am.
I'm looking for the fuse box.
Oh, I will take the right.
Okay, I'll take the left. If it's not under
Yeah.
either, I'll check the janitor's room upstairs.
Okay, since you know where that is, I have no clue what the janitor's room is.
I had no idea it could be there until the last time we played on the high school.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is not under the eastern stairs.
It is under the western stairs.
Excellent.
I am hitting it now.
Yay, lights on. Same time as the lightning. That was kind of interesting.
Ha.
Ta-da! It's alive!
Yeah. Frankenstein's actually a really good story.
It is.
Yeah, I mean, it's been, I don't want to say like perverted or whatever, but not the story, rather. I was going to say, like, I don't know if the story has so much been perverted by the movie, but a lot of people, when they think of Frankenstein, they think of exactly what you just said, like, it's alive! The crazy mad scientist with the doctor's coat, the universal version.
So the wild thing is, I think that was definitely a thing for your generation. But for me and Pink, like Pink, you could probably say your piece on this. But for the millennials and Gen Z, nowadays, Frankenstein is pretty commonly taught in English and literature classes.
Yeah. Yep.
So
Yeah.
I would say that
I've in fact never seen one of the Frankenstein movies, but I've read the book.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, it's
Yeah.
surprising. That was never a big, when I was a kid, like in grade school, we had in the library, like, Universal Monsters book series, and you just read about how cool the monsters were, and that was about all we got.
yeah. So yeah, for our generation, it would be now that the Frankenstein, like the "It's alive" and the monster being Frankenstein, those are like kind of like
That's old.
dead, kind of dead stereotypes, like that
Yeah.
you see mocked, like zombies, all zombies saying brains.
Yeah, right.
Because
That's cool.
Return of the Living Dead did that, but by now, and for a good 20 years, every time you saw zombies in media, they would go brains.
Yeah, that was just associated with zombies in general for some reason. I don't know why that took off so it's the way that it did.
And because it was funny when Return of the Living Dead had the Tar Man go brains.
I suppose that must be as simple as it is. It was funny enough that people talked about it and it caught on.
Yeah, it's the magic of the delivery.
Instead of brains.
Yeah. Well, you've seen Return of the Living Dead, haven't you?
I've seen parts of it, but to this day, I've never seen the whole thing.
Okay, I've seen at least one part of it where a couple characters stumble onto the Tar Man.
Yeah,
And
I think that's early in the first one. Yeah.
Yeah, and the Tar Man just turns around and looks at him and goes, brains! Almost like questioning, sounding like kind of like fuck Scooby fucking Doo. And then without hesitation, Tar Man then grabs one of them and like bites into their skull, a big old chunk.
Sure.
And they put Tar Man all over the marketing for that movie ever since, so.
Yes, that is correct.
And I guess I should clarify for Pink, because Pink doesn't probably, this is probably one of those horror franchises Pink doesn't know. No, Tar Man is not a racial thing.
Okay.
You're thinking of a tar baby.
Yeah, very different.
I did not know about this until I read it very recently as well. But you guys know those carnival games where somebody sits above a tank of water and you throw something to knock over the.
Oh no, I don't know what this is, but I already know what direction it's going based off the fact what reminded you of it. This can go nowhere good.
Yeah. I was actually kind of astonished by this. Yeah, the carnival game where somebody sits above a tank of water and you throw something at a bullseye, and by hitting it, you knock the person into the water, thus everyone laughs, was based on a carnival game, like not even really a carnival game, but just like I guess let's just do this at a fair. Let's just do this, for any reason because we're horrible people. It was based on a game called, I kid you not, Hit the N Slur. And it was
Oh,
based on literally just throwing objects at
that.
black people. I'm not making it up.
So that's where Bioshock Infinite got it.
Oh, I didn't know there was a reference there. What's the story with that?
So Bioshock Infinite, when you first arrive up in that city up in the clouds, and at first it looks all paradisical, like then you find out that it's super fucked up there because you go to a festival and your character's like, okay, let's see what this is about, and they're like, hello there, sir. Would you be the honored guest in our game? Throw the baseball at the interracial couple.
That's it. Yep.
Look. And it's a white dude and a black chick up there who are sobbing and going,
Oh, that's
please
awful.
don't.
Oh, that's so awful.
And you want to know the
man.
crazy thing?
What, you can still do it?
A decision appears on screen. Press left trigger. Throw the ball at the interracial couple. And that's what the prompt says. And right trigger. Throw the ball at the ringleader.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm the kind of guy who'd want to see both of them play out. I mean, I think that's probably fair.
Neither of them do.
But, oh, they don't. Okay, I was going to say, now, to my defense, I'd pick the nice thing first, so...
The either choice you make, no matter what, does not matter. When your character rears back their hand, a policeman grabs your wrist and stops you.
Okay, that's kind of neat because what that does is allow you, the player, to exert like your moral standing in such a way that the game kind of is like it leaves you alone. It's like, well, you made your choice, but we're not going to tell you whether it was evil or not. Let you think about it and you deal with the repercussions in your own mind.
Well, it's also a little bit awkward because one of the main elements of that game is that your character, the player character, regardless of the choices you make, comes to the conclusion that he should be ashamed of his own history of racist actions because he's one of the American soldiers who slaughtered Native Americans at Wounded Knee.
Oh, I didn't know that was a big through line in that game, being a soldier or being racist. I thought BioShock was all about just being in an underwater world and shooting things.
Well, that's what the first two were about. Well, the first one is about underwater world and also capitalism and libertarianism. Fusebox.
Oh, yeah, I was just gonna say, yeah. I think I might have blown it. I'm not sure. I shouldn't have. I only have like 2 lights on.
Yeah, but this map, it's real hard, real easy to lose track of them.
It is.
This map is probably the one where it's the easiest to lose track of lights, except maybe Maple Lodge. Maple Lodge is really easy to lose track of lights. I try to be careful on that one.
Alright, so those, yeah, those are probably the 2 biggest ones. Because the lights in the school are really kind of unconventional. They don't necessarily go... They're not placed where you'd necessarily think they would be.
Like, I think it's easier to keep track of the lights on prison or asylum, because on some level you have to be funneled to wherever you're going. So you can tell, like,
yeah,
we got lights here, there, but the school, it being a big square, and the Maple Lodge is a big square, you can take a lot of routes to get to where you want to go, and you can wind up missing where a lot of people lit stuff up.
makes sense, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna check upstairs. The West Wing is completely clear.
I'm upstairs now, but I do not remember where you said the... Well, I don't think you specified where the...
I got the fuse box.
Okay.
But what was it?
I haven't... we were talking about pelting poor black people for
Oh, yeah.
fun.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I thought you were gonna say the pin the tail on a donkey was gonna be that first.
Do you think that's worse? The game was literally called Hit the
Yeah,
N-word.
yeah, I figured as
and
much.
you throw baseballs at them.
I figured so I think my brain made an association because of, like, the original racist uncensored version of Pinocchio or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, there's like some like that one doesn't also have like the classic like Jim Crow crows, does it?
No, that was Dumbo.
Oh, okay. A lot of racist cartoons back then, shit.
A lot of Walt's work, which I believe he was also a raging anti-Semite, so...
I've heard that. Don't know if it's true, but I have heard that.
Good old Walt.
Which is... I mean, that's weird then that Disney now is so, like, thoroughly leftist. I guess maybe they're making up for lost time.
Hey, they were leftist at the time, too. That was just what left...
That's what leftist was.
Yeah. Rather famously, that's pre-Nixon leftism.
I suppose that's true.
Or, well, pre-Johnson, I guess. Well, I guess Nixon kind of completed it, but nonetheless.
I'll take your word for it either way. My history is as bad as my geology. Or now I did it, Pink. My geography, that was not on purpose. Pink said the exact same. He made the same exact word mistake earlier.
uh,
That was so not intentional.
I don't know
My
what
geology is
stood.
also bad. Yeah. Yeah.
I
Have you guys ever heard the entirety of Why Can't We Be Friends?
No, let me get in real quick. I do
Yeah,
actually
that's
have
fine.
an old childhood friend who is now a geologist, by the way.
Oh,
That's
I
a real
don't.
thing?
Yeah. It's a real
No,
thing.
it's fictional.
That's not one of the real sciences.
My childhood friend at some point during his college years made the transformation from non-fictional to fictional. And he decided rather than do anything cool with it, he was going to become a rock scientist.
A rock scientist. I was
It
going
sounds
to
cool when you say rock scientist until you realize it's literal.
Yeah.
Yeah. The reason I brought up Why Can't We Be Friends is because there's a line in that song that goes, sometimes I don't speak right, but I know what I'm talking about. Why can't we be friends? Yeah, and so on and so forth.
I hate
Yeah.
that song.
It's a great, well, it's not a good song, but it's a very catchy song. Before we move on, I might have found the room. There's a
I'm
dirty
hoping
sink.
you did, because we've got most of this place cleared up.
I know. And the room I'm in is 62 degrees. The ghost is near, but I guess that's not the room. Yeah, right in here. This is the locker room, another bathroom. Got
Good
dirty
Lord.
water, but don't have temps.
Yeah, it might have twinsed its way over here or wandered in.
Oh God! Oh, I don't want this to be the twins on this fucking map.
Well, on the bright side, it's not getting temps, so we at the very least know that's not the ghost room, so... I just saw you leave a cold breath, yeah. Oh, wow,
We
super,
got temps.
super
Yeah.
ghost. Yeah.
Yeah, profoundly freezing.
Like both of our characters, our nipples just got hard.
And they're both hot chicks. I'm all for it.
Oh, good Lord.
Hell yeah!
Are you here? Where are you? Why don't I just ask ask the ghost casually, are you here? Can we help? Spirit box, we're done. We're not done, excuse me.
I was gonna say, I'm not done yet. Yeah, I've done the spirit box, though. That's good. Once we found the room, we're whipping them out.
I'm getting loopy from geologist bullshit. I'm gonna go over to the west side and turn off a couple lights before I go down.
Sure, why not? We can eliminate EMF.
I'm bringing up a video camera, and I'm bringing you guys some drugs.
Okay. Did you happen to see where our sanity was?
Don't bother with the drugs, Pink. I'm gonna get back to the truck in a little bit anyways.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm already on my way, so...
There's nothing you can do about it, fucker.
Exactly.
Well,
hey, you there! Have some drugs!
A guy just came out of nowhere. Well, a girl just came out of nowhere and threw some pills at me. I think I'll consume them.
Exactly.
Why would I not?
This can't possibly be a bad decision.
Right? Okay, so if you head towards the stairs there...
I will bet you there are a lot of people who did drugs for the first time in the hope of getting laid.
Oh, God, probably 70%.
Like... I'm willing to bet a higher proportion than that is just onset depression, but that's probably also a significant part.
Yeah. You are going towards the right room, Pink. It's going to be almost where you're at on your left-hand side.
It's a storage room with a bunch of shelves. One of them's knocked over.
Oh, it's a storage room. Okay.
Yeah, it's right on the other side of the bathroom. That's where we thought it was at first.
Ah, hello, wall. I was intent on passing through you, but apparently you disagreed.
Hello, me. It's me again. Isn't that like a Megadeth song? Isn't that what that's?
Yes, it's.
Yeah, I thought so.
Hello, me. It's me again.
That's how it starts. Yeah, it's like, hello, me. It's me again.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's an
Sweating
old one.
bullets.
Well, no.
Sweating bullets.
Is that what it is? Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't know the rest of it, but that sounds familiar.
I can't remember the opening monologue though, other than "Hello, me, it's me again."
Same here. Yeah, that's all I remember.
Like I can hear Dave Mustaine making the sounds, but I can't put words to the sounds.
I know the feeling.
Like,
oh, believe me, I know
it's
the
always
feeling.
2020, but looking back, it's still kind of funny.
Oh yeah, okay, there you go. You're on it.
Alex, did you do drugs?
No, I'll go back and do drugs.
I have your drugs.
He's a
Okay.
supplier. Yeah, he's our dealer. He's got us. He's got us taken care of.
Just
First one's free.
Hmm. God damn it. Hindsight is always
What?
2020.
Oh, are
but
you
looking
still
back,
thinking of
it's-
the?
Yeah. You speak of mutually assured destruction. Nice story, something or other. Damn it.
You're way closer than I would have been.
I'm willing to bet I've listened to more Megadeth than you.
Probably, yeah. I didn't get into metal until I was early teens.
Yep, well, my dad would have been a fairly big Megadeth fan, so that's it. That's your explanation. Jesus. Okay, that's. I thought the dots had replaced the light switch. I was about to say, take it back. We need that.
Do you have UV with you as well?
I do.
Okay.
By now, I know never to leave home with
Yeah.
salt and
Oh,
no
salt.
UV. Like
Got
going
salt.
UV,
Nope,
baby.
we got footprints. That's
UV.
it.
Oh yeah. Do we? Is that it?
I think it is. That's our third one, isn't it?
Use UV freezing temps.
Spirit box?
And Spirit Box.
Yeah, that leaves Mimic. We'll hit the lights
Oh.
just so someone can check for Gorbs, but it doesn't leave anyone but the Mimic. Because Hantu and Onryo don't have those three.
Fucking mimic motherfucker. Alex, can you drop the UV for me?
I did.
If I happen to get, oh, you did. Okay, I'll look. If I happen to get footprints, that's more money.
Well, don't worry. Every picture you take, the game will nonetheless be like, salt!
Right, it often does. Or the ghost threw this at me, looking at just empty linoleum.
Yeah.
I don't see it. It's not the
and
biggest deal.
We say it every time, but the fact the game recognized it indicates the Exorcist's approval.
Right, yeah. The Vatican
UV
is fine.
UV footprints. The Exorcist, take a look at the photo. My God! Salt!
My favorite one is still like you get a random shot of like, I don't know, like half of a countertop. Proof of a ghost.
Yeah.
It's like, no, seriously, it was there. We saw it. Oh, then it is proof.
Which is funny. I don't know. I find it more funny the idea that they look at, like, you hand that picture and almost like ashamed, like, well, we thought we had something here. And the Exorcist looks at it and he just starts crossing himself. He's sweating. Right? The camera closes in on his eye. It's bloodshot.
We do have the Gorbs as well, so
We
it's
do.
110% the Mimic.
Okay, then.
We
Good to check.
have bitched out the Mimic twice today.
That's unusual. I guess we're just getting better at it.
Let's see. We have challenges. Detect the ghost with the motion sensor. Smudge. I'll do both.
Did I not get the motion sensor? Because I've got the motion sensor. I'm sorry, the
Well, no, you
motion
don't.
sensor. I was doing the parabolic. Right
Yours-
right from the get-go, I had the parabolic, and I'm not thinking straight.
Yeah, you were saying, did I not do that? And I'm looking at the wall. There's 4 motion sensors on the racks. Like, I don't think you did.
I don't know. I get that mistaken, and I often switch orbs with dots. The dots at least make sense to me, because when you see, I'm so used to, before this game, whenever there'd be like a ghost hunter, show or whatever, it pissed me off. They were like, "Oh, there's orbs. I see orbs," and it's like, no, motherfucker. That's like dust in the air. You have all these bright lights on, all this high tech equipment. Those are just that's particle. That's not an orb. What the fuck even is an orb? Just call it a dot. And then, like, once this game came out and I got more used to the idea of looking for actual orbs, I just was like, oh, yeah, there's a floating dot. I would not think of it as an orb, because to me, orb means stupid, like, fake ghost show
Bullshit.
people terminology. Yeah, honestly, yes. Yeah, when I hear orb, I think bullshit. So I'm naturally inclined to say, okay, dot.
All right. Ooh, get smudged.
That's our way of saying get fucked.
Yeah.
Get smudged. Get smudged, motherfucker.
You threw a little bit of accent on it at the end, too.
Motherfucker.
Goddamn motherfucking ghost.
Go get smudged, you piece of shit. You stupid dumbass ghost.
Goddamn motherfucking ghost killing the business.
On the business. What business is that? the non-ghost business,
Yeah.
the Bigfoot business.
Well, evidently today it's killing the high school business. Look at this place ever since the ghost moved in.
Yeah, it's pretty messed up. Didn't they say that it's been dead since like the 70s or 60s or something like that? This looks way too new to be 60s, but I think that's what it said.
I mean, this does kind of look like a high school you'd see in like a 60s or 70s movie.
Right, it does. But like these signs look too new.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Wild Night signs, like they're too.
The
I don't know,
banners are
something
too
about 'em.
fresh.
Yeah, the banner's too fresh. The font looks too modern. I'm probably wrong about the font though. That probably goes back to like the 1800s, and I just don't know. It happens.
Pink,
Well, what's he doing?
is this some kind of ritual?
It needed to be done.
So
Well, that's
this
actually
is
kind of cool.
so this is how we can observe the by the internals of the camera.
Gotta
Yeah, you
make
see
sure
what they
everything's
look
working
like
proper.
inside. Yeah. Now, can I pop this one on top of the pile?
I wish.
Oh, yeah.
I
should have figured
tried.
you already tried it. Yeah. If you had enough time to do that, I'm sure you would have tried.
Whoa, what is up with the rain on this camera?
Oh yeah,
What?
you're right. Yeah.
Why is it
That's-
just pouring super hard in one stream? Like,
And
that's not-
crooked on my screen.
yeah, me too. That's not rain. Like, you remember when you were a little kid, you would joke in elementary school with the other kids that it wasn't rain, it was God peeing?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
That is
That's what it
God
looks like.
peeing.
God's pissing on us, or he's pissing on the ghost because the ghost defies his like his intended purpose for people. He's like, I don't approve of that ghostly nonsense, and so he's gonna piss on it.
Not do anything about it with his almighty power. He's just,
Just piss on it.
presumably, he does not need to urinate.
I wouldn't think so. He's God. Did we all check Mimic?
I
I
have.
don't believe I did. I don't think I put anything.
Then
in
do
my
it,
journal this
bitch.
far. No.
I'm gonna flash you until you do it.
Mimic's
Alright.
kind of tricky in that you have to remove evidence sometimes on the journal to be able to select it.
I have done it.
All right. You know, we
Yeah.
really are. I mean, none of these have given us the biggest problem we've had today was finding the fuse in the prison.
Yep.
That's the only thing that's really given us trouble. Otherwise, we are just destroying these.
We are getting too good.
You know, maybe we should move up to expert soon. I don't know. I mean, you were the one who wanted to try it earlier. Oh my, this is very lucrative.
Oh
1260.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Wow.
If we move to professional difficulty, we'll be making the same amount of money. The difference is it'll change from. The money will have the ghost changing rooms, and in exchange, we'll get the cursed objects back.
Mm. Kind of a lateral move. That's both a pro and a con for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, both of them are also reliant on random chance, because the odds of the ghost changing room are pretty low unless you get really low sanity. While conversely, it seems like the odds of getting a good cursed object are also not great. It seems like
it
we
really
mostly
does.
get summon circle.
I mean, I still think that's the most common one. I mean, we do get Ouija board a fair amount, but just we get it's a fair amount, but it's mixed with 5 other things. Then the summoning circle's always number one.
Well, the problem with the Ouija board is we get it on small maps, which it's like
Oh, we do, yeah.
the virtue of this thing is being able to always know where the bone is, which is great on the big maps. Not really amazing here.
Mm-hmm.
Big maps, it's like, hey, how about Monkey Paw? Like, no. Monkey Paw's good if one of us dies, but other than that,
Yeah.
none of the wishes really appeal.
Yeah, not really.
Like, the thing about Summoning Circle is, okay, Summoning Circle I can see being really good once we get the Tier 3 Crucifix. But other than that...
Yeah, it's really kind of pointless until then. It serves
Yeah.
no real purpose.
Unless you'd want to die for some
Yeah,
reason.
true. It would serve that purpose for sure.
Wait,
Yeah, it would have no
hang on,
problem
let me
there.
check something.
All right. Think you want to
Oh!
ready up so we get started while he's looking?
Tier 3, yeah, Tier 3,
Okay.
okay.
I was actually gonna drop out for the night.
Oh,
now,
okay.
It is quite late for me. I
That-
require
yeah,
sleep.
It is, Jesus.
Sleep's pretty important.
But, alright,
All right.
see you around, Pink.
Yeah. See you, Pink.
Yeah.
Fun as always.
Absolutely. Until
Yeah.
next time.
Later.
Ho!
Oh, we got the school.
No!
So,
Good thing I dropped out.
Yeah, all over again.
Alright, talk to
All
y'all later.
right, see ya.
I have a strong feeling that just two of us is going to is going to take us much longer to beat this
Yeah,
ghost.
I was gonna say I was sitting here talking about how we were kicking ass, and I realized, well, with one less person, that's probably gonna dwindle significantly.
Oh, you know what? Let me
Uh,
check the security cams.
yeah, actually, that's a good idea.
But tier 3 salt, you remember tier 3 salt, the little black salt, causes the
Yeah,
ghost to get slowed for 2 seconds. So at the very least, there is like you could set black salt around the summoning circle, artificially trigger a hunt, and then use the black salt for it to pretty well be fuck you, we have time to hide
yeah, I
afterwards.
suppose that's true. That's probably really the only. Oh, I shouldn't say the only purpose, but that's really one of the only purposes.
Not getting anything on the security cameras, but the security cameras are mostly covering hallways, and what the fuck are the odds
Mhm.
on this map? Like it.
I don't know if it's ever happened.
No, we've not got a haunted hallway on this map yet.
I don't think so. I don't know if I've even gotten a solo single player hallway ghost in this one. When you come in, don't forget your headlamp. We'll need it on this one.
Yes, we will.
I guess I'll follow the same course. I'll just head east.
Nothing on the security cams.
Okay. Yeah. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. I have the fuse box. Good.
Excellent.
Yeah, a lot faster than the last one. So now by default, that means the room is now going to take twice as long to find.
Yeah.
I'm running around with a parabolic, but last time that I don't know, it didn't seem as helpful as I would have assumed.
Did you go to the west wing or the east wing?
I'm on the east.
Okay, I'll go west.
All right, go west, young man.
Not detecting any unusual temperatures in the basketball court, but I only checked once.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen it in there either. I think it'd be fun to have it in there. Although, man, that's a big fucking room.
I think we did get it once, but we
Did we?
cleared it like. I think we got it once in the basketball court, but we cleared it almost immediately.
Wow. Okay. You know, another thing that kind of bugs me is that normally, at least when I was playing single player, I would get very regular phone rings, which would help me narrow down roughly where the ghost room was. And I don't remember the last time we got a phone ringing in this.
Yeah, that's
They
It seems
reduced its frequency or something.
I I think I don't know. We still get fairly active ghosts that love to do shit like ring the phone, set off car alarms, yada yada. But it mostly seems to just go for the doing it on the small maps, which is not helpful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. The ghosts always seem most active on the smallest maps.
Yep.
Like, even if you know what the room is on the big maps, they're still not usually very active. It happens sometimes. When you and me found the ghost upstairs in the bathroom not too long ago, that one was doing a
Oh,
lot of stuff.
yes, he was. I remember
Turning on
that.
the sinks over and over, yeah, flipping the door, that kind of stuff.
Every time I see this red graffiti on the floor in this classroom, I think it's the summoning circle. And
I'm sure I've seen it. And
every
go
time
ahead.
I'm like, well, son of a bitch, that's supposed to be in the lobby. What's it doing here?
Oh, yeah.
This is a big map.
Right. Oh, I found the room.
Where is it?
It is upstairs, not too far from the eastern stairs. It's pretty much just up and actually it's directly in front of the eastern stairs.
Oh,
Downstairs. I'm sorry, downstairs. The downstairs steps face it directly.
okay. That's not bad at all for distance.
Yeah, it's actually very convenient. The door was somewhat open and the room was lit up. The lights are on in this room for some reason. That never happens.
You're saying it turned the lights on?
Yeah, the lights were already on when I walked in. I thought, well, this is probably the room, and sure enough.
So it's not the mayor. We can eliminate that.
Ah, right, right. No activity. I'm running around with an EMF. That's a challenge for us anyway, so I'm hoping to find something, but nothing yet.
The EMF challenge is the easiest one to clear. You're going to clear that one just doing what you ordinarily do anyways.
Hope so.
Say,
And
what
I
was that?
just got a ghost event that appeared in front of me, and I did not have my camera, of course.
Okay, I was getting close to the room and
I saw that.
my headgear started flashing. I was like, maybe I should start backing away. EMF?
Yeah, 3 and 4. Here, I'll put it
Yeah.
here and go grab some more stuff.
Yeah, you do that. I'm gonna spirit box it up in this bitch.
All right.
Are the lights turned on in this room? Hang on, let's...
Yes.
the lighting's just terrible for this intersection, okay.
Ah.
Are you here? Where are you? Are you near? Are you friendly? Can we help? How did you die? Are you French? Where are you? Are you near? Can we help? Where are you? Okay, I'm gonna stop.
Yeah, you gave it a good. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't spend all day spirit boxing.
Right.
What's Sandy looking like?
Let's see. Sanity is pretty good. Yeah, I'm at low 80s. You're at low 90s for an average of mid to high 80s.
Well, it probably took 10 sanity off of you for the
Mhm.
ghost event.
It did. Yeah, I'm sure.
So have you noticed that with this, when you're exiting this place, that it can be really easy for the door frame as you're exiting to make it look like it's shut?
The door frame on the main front entrance here.
Yeah.
I believe you, but I can't say that I've actually noticed that before.
When
You
you're
said it's
far
the
away
frame that's
from
doing
it, because it's so dark out there, it can often look like... did you take in camera on dots?
Yes.
Okay, let's see. You've already taken in... Oh, no, nobody's taken in book. I'll take in book. I'll take in the other crucifix. And,
You okay there?
what do I decide?
Go ahead and take your time. I'm looking for dots. Or, I'm sorry, orbs. I did it again, so go ahead and take your time.
I'll take motion sensor in. Do I have full inventory? Yeah, I didn't... Son of a bitch, I didn't put down the cross. Okay, well, I'm taking in a book and 2 crosses.
Okay. We might need them. You never know.
Yeah. Hopefully we don't need them, but...
Hopefully.
And once I put these down, I'll go back and get UV and salt if you haven't already.
I have not. I was looking for orbs, and so far nothing yet. I'll drop the camera and put the dots up.
Which we have not got anything because the EMF hasn't yet yielded 5 and the spirit box didn't give anything. Did you get temps?
No. Let me check again.
Oh, shut the door. Only had the UV on me.
Wait, say what? It shut the door, and if only you had the UV on you? Is that what you said? Oh, in other words, because it touched it. I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Right. Did you pick up the thermometer by chance? I don't see it now.
There's 2 thermometers, both of which are on the desk in here.
Oh, they're on a desk.
Yeah.
Oh, they're on the teacher's desk? I'm there now. I didn't walk. Did I walk into the wrong room? I walked into the wrong room.
Yes, you
What
did.
the fuck, idiot? What a fuck? How the fuck did I make that mistake?
I'm genuinely curious.
That's
I don't
that's
see
a
you
really dumb mistake to make.
Yeah, here you are. Okay, no, this is not the room. Next one down.
I was one down. Maybe I don't know if the light. I don't know. I don't think the light was on in there.
Maybe
I don't
the
know
ghost
why I
turned
made
it
that
on.
error. It might have, but I think I might be giving myself too much credit for that. Huh. Well, that would explain why I wasn't seeing dots.
I did shut the door so that hopefully we won't get mixed up, though. I guess the ghost can also shut the door, so that's not too helpful.
It's a little less likely, I suppose. I'm back to checking for orbs now that I am in the right room.
Let's see. I'm gonna grab UV and 2 salts.
Okay. Not really seeing orbs now. I'll check again momentarily, but I'll check the temps first. Oop. Okay, weird. No temps.
No temps. Yeah, I wasn't getting temps either. I left a
Kind of
book.
surprising.
I left a book on one of the students' desks right next to the teacher's desk. I don't know if you can see him.
Yeah, I can. I somehow lost the tripod? Oh no, I accidentally picked the camera up off of it. I didn't realize that I did that.
Meh.
Alright. That's, I don't know.
Fucking
That
whoops.
one's... What happened?
I just
you
said
mean me?
fucking
You're
whoops.
speaking for me?
Yeah. see. Have you? I've no, UV, by the way, UV.
We
By
do
the
have
way,
UV. Okay.
have you noticed it seems to always make footsteps noise when it steps in the salt?
I have. I was actually going to comment on that. That's very. I guess it's almost like an audio reminder, like oh hey, go check.
By the way, us getting UV, we do need to keep in mind if we get freezing temps or ghost riding next, that's demon territory.
Demon. Okay.
Let's see, where the hell's the EMF? Oh, you're holding it, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, I grabbed the. Oh no. Yes, I am here. I'll toss it to you.
It doesn't, just leave it on the table if you're gonna do it. Let's see. Probably want to leave it nearer to the door.
Why is that?
It likes to fuck with the door a lot, and whenever it fucks with the door, that gives an EMF reading.
Okay.
Alright, let me see. I'm gonna pull up my journal and I'm gonna hit UV.
Yep, there was
EMF
on the door.
5, it is not demon.
Okay.
I don't know how touching a door gives EMF 5. One wouldn't think that's that violent, but nonetheless.
No.
That leaves Jin, Goryo, Obake, Myling.
Yes, it does.
Let's see.
We can rule out. Let's see. No spirit box.
That makes sense.
That's it. Actually, just the spirit box.
It is worth noting, if it's Goryo, he won't dots while we're in the room.
Okay. I will leave this other thermometer here. I guess the other one's there anyway. I'll go out and grab some stuff, and I'll leave it to you if you want to also walk out or do more things.
I'm gonna hit the lights and leave the room. Let's go back to the truck and check the camera, because 2 of those conditions are Gorbs and dots. If we can clear those from the truck, then we'll know what to do. We'll come back to look for... Well, actually, the freezing temps is the only one out of those we need to be in the room to check, because if it writes in the book, we'll also know.
Well, I was just when you said can I see the book, I didn't know you meant can you see it in the camera. I don't know if you can see it in the camera. I should have specified.
That is a good question, but we can check
yeah,
on the truck.
If that's what you were asking, I didn't realize that's what you meant.
Let's see. Challenges. Capture a photo of the ghost, repel the ghost with incense during a chase. Can't really see the book. I mean, I don't think it's written in right now, but if we see the book start floating, then obviously we're gonna know.
Yeah, I think that's... Now that I think about it, I don't think the books used to do that. I think that they would just sit flat, and every now and then you'd see that they were written in. That's all.
We're going to have to sit here for a while, because sometimes even the Goryo will still wait a good minute before it sets off dots.
Yeah.
Which, Jesus, good coverage on the dots. Good lord.
They're pretty good about that whole back and forth thing.
Like it's covering the whole room.
Right? Yeah, it really is.
Like that's been the problem we've had with the past 2 dots types. Is like, well, it's we might want to bring in 2 because we want to cover both sides of the room. Because what if the ghost never enters one side of the room and just sticks in the other? Yeah, not a problem with this one.
Yeah. It's the fact that the dots are now moving and I'm used to them being static is a change for me that I'm still kind of getting used to. But man, it's you get such greater coverage.
I'm not seeing Gorbs in any corner of the room.
Yeah, same here. No dots, no orbs. Nothing I've seen.
Dots can take a long time, but Gorbs, we would have seen them by now.
They're usually... They can sometimes wait a while, but they're generally one of the fastest things even then.
Yeah. That's like, when you first start the game, it and freezing temps are the 2 easy ones to get.
Yeah, those are... Well, lately we've had unusually good luck with the books and the spirit box, but yeah, generally speaking, I think that the orbs and the freezing temps were the previous best way.
The book and the freezing temp... the book and the spirit box, we've got the tier 3 stuff, and those both are specifically well built for high response rate.
Yeah.
With that said, yeah, no Gorbs. I'm going to pull up in my journal. I'm going to eliminate Gorbs, so that's Obake off the table. So that leaves Myling, Goryo, Jin. Out of those 3, the Myling makes a shit ton of noise on the parabolic, so I'm going to take a parabolic in.
I think there should... Well, yeah, it wouldn't hurt. I had one earlier, but I can't remember if I brought it into that room or not.
Yeah, you check temps and check the book. I'm going to take in the parabolic. I'm going to stand there and look at the room for a while.
All right. Let's see. Yeah, we do have a parabolic.
I just hear the fucking tripod spinning. Or the dot spinning.
That's pretty neat. Wow, the whole room is full of dots now. Like literally, at no point is the room not covered in dots. That's pretty cool. I got it. We got the parabolic.
You got parabolic? Okay, but how
Yes.
much parabolic?
Oh, it was like you mean like numerical?
No, the miling does not shut the fuck up.
Oh no, it was more or less just kind of a whisper.
Okay, because the miling's whole gimmick is like its unique behavior that you can figure out without any evidence types is that it will just like if you listen to it on the parabolic mic, it's just a fucking chatterbox of a ghost.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, it was. I waited for maybe 20 seconds, then I heard just a whisper for about 2 or 3 seconds, then it went back quiet again, and
Oh,
it's been
fuse
quiet
box.
since. Oh, well, yeah, I'm close enough. I'm right next to it.
Well, I'm
Everything's
right.
centrally located. That's really good. Oh yeah, you're there. I didn't know you were in.
So that's actually super good. If we can eliminate. Wait. Oh, we're done.
What happened?
It hit the fuse box, so it's not Jin. Jin will never do that.
Oh, okay, yeah. What would the evidence have been then? What's the last one we would have been looking for?
It's Goryo. Goryo has the shy about dots thing. You can go
Oh,
ahead and
in other
check.
words, we wouldn't have. I see. We'd have to see that from the truck.
You can go ahead and check the temps one last time and the book one last time. But I'm going to say it's not miling because you heard a little slight whisper. I never heard anything on the parabolic microphone, and throughout the entirety of that, up until the generator got hit, I was on parabolic.
Oh, really?
And,
Okay.
and
So
I
we were
heard,
both doing the parabolic for a while.
yeah. And
Okay.
the Jin never hits the fuse box.
Okay. Yeah, no book and yeah, no temps. It's been. I think the lowest I got was 33, and that was a while ago. So I would think that it would have continued to go to freezing by now if it was going to.
Yeah, and the book would it definitely would have hit by now.
I would think so, although the fact that it hasn't thrown the book yet is a little bit like I
Well,
guess they're not guaranteed to throw the book.
I think the odds of it throwing the book are the same of it throwing any object in the room.
Anything, exactly, yeah.
Because we've had a ton of ghosts. We've obviously had a ton of ghosts that did not have writing, but we've only seen the book get thrown like 4 or 5 times, maybe.
Yeah.
So logically speaking, if it was a guarantee, like if it's not got writing, as soon as it sees the book, it'll throw it. Like I don't think that's how it worked because we would have seen a shit ton of thrown books.
Yeah, we'd see it a lot more often than we have, that's true. Are you back in the truck now?
Mm-hmm.
Do we have any challenges left to do?
Mm-hmm. Take a picture and repel the ghost with incense during a chase.
Okay, that's a shame about the picture. The ghost did show up once, and it lingered for a good probably 4 or 5 seconds, and I just happened to not have the camera on me at that one time.
I'm gonna go ahead and mention to you now that since it's the Goryo, it's the shy ghost, so you're not gonna catch him on dots.
Okay, yeah, I'll get out of there then. I was checking temps and nothing. It's no temps, no book.
Yeah, I'll watch dots, but I'm pretty sure it's Goryo even if I don't see dots.
It's leaning in that direction, I would say.
I like I mean, the ultimate marker for this game is supposed to be when you get it to where you don't need to see evidence types at all, you can get the ghost just off of behavior.
Yeah.
So I guess I like just to look at myself, self-reflective, I am trying to like get to that point because it's like, yeah, I want to be good. I want to. The pros guess it off of behavior. I want
No,
to be a pro.
that's true though. Yeah, I mean that's a good thing to aim for.
Oh,
If my
dots.
memory was better,
Yep,
dots. Okay then.
it is Goryo.
All right. I'm checked. Are you?
Yep.
All right.
So yeah, we actually the behavior guess was right on there. It couldn't be Jin because Jin doesn't hit the fuse box, and it couldn't be Myling because Myling doesn't shut the fuck up on parabolic.
Okay. Yeah. See, I would not have known that. My memory's just not that good. I can't remember all this stuff. I don't know if I'll ever get to that point where I can remember all those things.
Yeah, you gotta have the priorities.
It's not just that though. It's just I like I can remember things from like the middle of my life. Like most people, I can't remember a lot of my very early childhood, and I can't remember a lot of what happens now, like modern, like within the last couple months. But that whole middle period between like I don't know, 12 and 25, 30, like that I've got really good. I remember all that really well.
Yeah, maybe that's the important part of your life, and everything that's happened to you in the last couple of years is like, this is not important for future knowledge.
You're actually not wrong. I mean, I was happiest between my mid-teens, well, mid to later teens, and through my 20s. That was the well, no, I can't say that's true. My early childhood was actually very, very good. I think that was just age, not being able to remember.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I've said this before that I think sleeping habits are a big part of memory.
Yeah, I think you're right. I've read that. That seems logical.
But what was I gonna say? It's funny though. I just earlier today we were talking with G-Man about something. G-Man said, Rhea Ripley is perfect for both muscle fetishists and foot fetishists. I will refuse to give context for why he said that. There was a logical reason for him to say. There was a series of events that led to that being a point of discussion, but nonetheless, he said that. And me and Ted both just kind of went like, "Is she? Why? Like, obviously
I was gonna say,
she's
yeah, that
big and
seems like an
muscular,
odd.
but why the feet?"
Yeah, yeah. Well, I can only assume that if someone notices that about a woman, then that must mean that they themselves have a foot fetish. So I don't know. It's
But
hard for me to say though, because I don't know how that works. I don't know how anyone can find that
I
attractive to begin with.
I have heard that there are internet catalogs for celebrity feet.
Oh, there are. Yeah, there actually. Well, I mean, I can't say that I've seen them, but yeah, I've definitely heard that. Like I've heard that
There's
spoken with confidence.
there's an old Disney. I believe there was an old Disney Channel like teenage pop star type they tried to push, and he has stopped playing music and now just runs a Twitter account where he rates celebrity feet.
Wow. I mean, I guess if there's an audience for it, why not?
It's just a weird series of events, though.
He used to be a Disney singer, and now he operates a foot fetish, a celebrity foot fetish magazine.
But either which way, yeah, that got brought up, and I went like, okay, the muscle part makes sense. Yes, Rhea's a very muscular woman. Where's the foot part come in? And G-Man says, well, back in the Mae Young tournament, she was bare feet, and we all went, no, she wasn't. And so then naturally I brought up The Simpsons. Well, I have a perfect memory, and it cuts to the Homer's memory of himself being super muscular. Marge is like just nagging in the Peanuts teacher voice, womp womp womp. Like Flanders has for some reason got a catcher's mitt, and everybody else in the room has been replaced by
As a catcher's mitt. Just some random thing that's completely incorrect.
yes, and like everybody else in the room has been like, there's a woman in the room who's been replaced by a floating head. There's an old guy in the room who's now dressed like a baby. He's got like a bonnet and a binky, and he's wearing a diaper. One of them has been replaced by a gorilla. And that's one of those delightful moments of like, okay, this is one of those things that when you think about it, paints Homer as the dumbest motherfucker alive. Same time, it is funny.
It's very funny. As a catcher's mitt is my favorite one. It's probably this room, by the way.
It's the best part of the gag because everything else in the room is insane, but that one he's just like it's the fact
so
that
subtle.
He remembers
Like at what
Marge
point would
having
you ever assume?
he remembers Marge having green hair with tin cans stuck in her hair, and he doesn't remember what she says. He doesn't remember what his wife looks like, but he remembers Flanders perfectly, except that he's for some reason giving him a catcher's mitt.
I love it too because nothing in Flanders' life has ever suggested that he's into baseball. Like
No.
it's just like, why would you ascribe that trait to him?
He coached football once. And like, wasn't the gimmick to that episode that he wasn't a particularly good football coach? It was just that he was the only one who's willing to coach unisex football.
I think so. It was something like that. Yeah, yeah. And I think that he only excelled because he was nice. Oh no, I'm sorry. That was when he was a teacher. He was a substitute principal, rather.
Right.
Yeah.
And then he got fired for having a morning prayer.
Yep.
Which is like the only time in the series that Chalmers is portrayed as insane, right?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you're right. I didn't think about that.
Other than arguably the fact that he fell for steamed hams or for Aurora Borealis.
That's to me what makes that sketch so good is that he is passively like he's suspicious at first, but then he's like, well, yeah, wow, this doesn't sound like it makes sense to me. And then once it gets to the point where the Aurora Borealis is centrally located in Flanders' kitchen, he's like, may I see it? Yeah, Skinner's. I'm sorry. Yeah, he just wants to see it. He's like, oh, well, that sounds cool. Temps, we got temps. Took a while, but we got
Seymour, the house is on fire.
them.
No, mother, it's just the Northern Lights.
Yeah,
did I
that's.
ever send you the YouTube poop someone made where they they swapped the voices of the characters?
Oh, that would be really, really awkward. Like that would be like dissonant. That'd be hard to follow, I would
Are you
think.
here? Can we help? Up, spirit box. Boom.
Wow. Okay.
Whew.
The ghosts are, man, these are getting too easy.
Like I keep expecting like, okay, one of these rounds we have to get instantly annihilated with the demon. But at this rate, like we just show up in the demon and be like, boo, and we'd go, no, fuck you, and we'd RKO him.
Yeah. I could see that as being more likely now than ever before. No dots, by the way. Everything else is still valid. Viable, whatever.
Yeah.
On the table.
I'm putting an EMF on the table.
Oh, well, that worked out perfectly.
Let's see, I've got a crucifix in here somewhere. Where did I put it? Oh, that's funny.
What, the crucifix or the book?
Come in here and look at the table. Look at the magazine.
Oh, how's it doing that?
The crucifix is clipped into the magazine.
Oh, okay. That's actually kind of neat looking. It looks like it's literally just all part of the magazine's design.
Yeah.
So you only see the outline. That's funny.
For a second, I was like, wait, is that just what the book looks like? Does it
I
always have
thought
that? But then I looked at it, it said Cooking Pro, and I was like, okay, there's the odds of that having a crucifix built into the design are pretty slim.
Cooking Pro for fans of Jesus. I'm sure such a thing exists.
Oh, definitely, but I doubt that's what they'd put in this game.
I also doubt that the crucifix would just be on the cover. That seems like too, I don't know, too bold.
Why would it be upside down and slanted?
Upside down's definitely questionable. Book, we got book.
Oh, holy shit.
Yeah, that's about it then.
Is that the last of it?
Is it not? Am I jumping ahead? Yeah, spirit box and temps and book.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Eh.
Well,
I guess I'll start looking for the bone. Here's a camera if you want to take pictures of the salt. If you don't, I will.
Hoo-ha!
If you don't, I will.
Alright, well, I already got that picture of the salt.
You mean having been stepped in, or just the salt? Like, did you get the salt by accident?
Just a pile of salt. No, I got a picture of it after it's been stepped in, but yeah, send the Exorcist. Just a picture of salt.
Well, the way you your emphasis, you were kind of like, well, I got the picture of the salt. Almost kind of like, well, I didn't get the footprint for some reason, but I did get the salt.
No, I said that because it's kind of astounding because literally you exited the room, salt. It stepped.
Oh, okay.
But nonetheless, like, imagine just sending the Exorcist a picture of salt. They probably send you back a post. They probably send you back a post-it note. Finally, proof of a real ghost.
Right. I'm telling you.
Could you imagine if they sent in a sticky note? It killed our teammate. We should go.
That'd be a pretty big incident, I think. They'd probably have some questions about that.
That would be neat. Could you imagine if the ghost, like, obviously they couldn't do it unique ghost per ghost, but could you imagine if, like, alongside unique ghost appearances, they also had, like, the ghost had a random decided what it does to your corpse afterwards?
That'd be neat. I think it'd be interesting if the ghost, like, I don't know, like dragged you away or something like that. I think that could be cool.
I mean, like, all the obvious ones would be, like, gory related, but, like, get weird with it.
Get weird with it? You, like, rape it?
No!
Oh, you said get weird with it. I don't know what you meant.
I was thinking, like, oh, I don't know, Joker laughing gas. Like, oh, now it dies with a big smile on its face or something.
Oh, right? I see. What was there's a oh man, what was the movie? There was a movie where when somebody dies, that happens to them. They get like this weird giant fucked up smile. It was a
Uh,
horror movie of some kind. I don't think it was like
well,
the recent movie called Smile. Go ahead.
yeah, I was about to mention that one, and obviously I assume you're not talking about the original Tim Burton Batman. What the fuck, my sanity?
Oh
What the
wow, yeah.
fuck?
How did that happen? Nothing even happened in there.
I don't know.
Was it the spirit box? Is this the spirit box ghost, the Moroi?
Oh wait, yeah, like hang on, let's check. Spirit Box. We got Spirit Box. We got. You said we got Temps, right?
Yeah, we definitely got temps.
And we got writing. Yeah, that's Moroi. Yeah, yep, that's Moroi.
And so the Moroi is the one that fucks you up when you talk to it?
Yeah, yes, it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Shit, I was mixed up. Like I was already in a different frame of mind. I forgot about checking for ghost clues at all. So.
Ah, well, yeah, we were doing so well.
And hey, you know what's fucked up?
What's that?
We have a challenge. Detect a paranormal sound with a parabolic microphone.
I'm in there now.
So if you do that to the Moroi, it curses you.
Oh shit! Wait, that means it'll start a cursed hunt?
No. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and take some drugs just to play on the safe side. But no, the Moroi's curse causes sanity losses to be doubled.
Oh, okay.
So that's
That
why
I can handle.
that's why I had 60% sanity, was because when I spirit boxed it, it cursed me.
Ah.
It can do that through the spirit box or the parabolic microphone. However, I don't think it can do that through the sound sensor. Thank God.
Yeah, oh, that'd be rough. Everyone who happens to be in the truck gets cursed. That'd be very inconvenient, I'd say.
It drops a cluster curse.
A cholesterol. It lowers its cholesterol. When you hear it on the parabolic, it lowers your cholesterol.
I don't think if it's a curse, it would raise it.
I was thinking that. Yeah, it's actually kind of a nice curse.
I have cursed you with massive wealth, power, fame, and fortune. What?
Yeah, it's for that ghost, that's a bad thing.
Yeah,
It
it's a
it
communist
operates.
ghost.
Yeah, there you go. That makes sense. That adds up.
Okay, I have
get it.
circled Moroi.
Yeah, I have as well.
Okay, let's head out. I am ready to go ahead and call it here.
Yeah, it's 1 o'clock. It's a perfect time for it. Nice and right there on the dot.
Yeah, I'm getting pretty tired. I'm gonna probably play a little bit of Dynasty Wars and I'm gonna go sleep.
Okay, I'm just gonna get something to eat, and I don't know what I'll do next.
Hunt
See how
ghosts
much
in
we
real
can-
life.
Yeah, I've been inspired.
We're so good. We're taking this shit to real life.
Going right past the difficulty setting and going into real life.
Yeah.
Real life difficulty.
Devolution hunting and devolution ghost hunting. Still with the apostrophe. We gotta give a shout out to our inspiration.
Yeah, that's one of the funniest things.
Yeah.
Well, we